Following program is rated TV MALV. It contains strong language, violence, and nudity. It is intended only for mature audiences.
That's why I don't read the newspaper. Because it's garbage. And the editor that let it come out is garbage. Attacking an amateur athlete for doing everything right. Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
It is a reminder. I've been here when it was glory hole days, and I've been here when it wasn't. And so having said that, I want me some glory hole.
Yo, this your boy Tanner Black with the homie.
Zeus son-in-law, man, Mr. Been Ugly since 1988. What's going on, baby?
And we back at it, man. Hold on, let me go. You talk a little bit. I gotta go to the thing. I gotta make the homie Cutting Edge Jamal, man. He the homie. I gotta make him up. Hopefully everybody got the message on the other one. Hold up, let's see.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, man, we're gonna kick in on this thing right here, man. Listen, man, hey man, the preview is fire. I've been gone too long. You see, you done got good at your craft, man. So now I gotta hate on you. I'm gonna hate on you on my podcast if you don't mind.
Yeah. Oh damn, you gonna hate on me? Oh man, it's cold. That's cold.
That shit was fire. Had me sitting back. I feel like I was in the movie. I feel like I was going to go watch Sinners. Twice. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I've been trying to up the ante, up the score a little bit, try to get myself together. Like since it's different since the draft, man, because I had that one intro. Now, like I sat back, I was like, hey, what if I start clipping up some stuff, throwing that, throw it here, throw it there, make it do what it do. I got a good edit. I got something. We could do a segment weekly, right? When if a coach do something dumb.
Mm-hmm.
I got something for him. You do something dumb. You know what I mean? Yeah, we just gonna save it to that. I tell you on the back end, pause. It ain't nothing like we the homies, so it ain't nothing like that. Pause back end weird. It's weird terminology, but anyway. But like I got a little something cooking up, man. I got an idea that it's gonna be provocative. It's gonna what they say provocative? It's gonna get the masses talking. You know what I mean?
Okay, bet. I mean, that sounds about right. But man, listen, big bro, we headed back into another season, man, of this damn college football, man. Man, it's feel like it's been forever. We've been trying our best to play these games. We've been playing the PS5, been running all day. We tried our best to, we tried our best to deal with NCAA, how hard it is now. You know how it is before you break it in. Man.
Yeah.
All these games just to get to this point, man, and we finally get an opportunity, man, to really get it, man. This right here gonna be an exciting year, man.
Yeah, and this is gonna be a wild year. It's gonna get wilder next year. We're gonna get to that later on. But right now, we just gonna talk about the conference, what the experts think about all the conferences, who's gonna be that Cinderella team like the Boise States, and who's gonna be in the big, playoffs more likely. And spoiler alert, it's looking rough for everybody. even our teams we love.
I'll put my hood on.
Yeah, our teams we love hey, my team got the number one on the back, man. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about it. We rolling with the punches. We ain't got a big game next Saturday. We talking about that next week, man. But seriously, like, stressful, man, because like, man, if they choke, I'm gonna be feeling some type of way. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah,
I mean, who y'all got next week, man? Who y'all got?
We got them old Buckeyes, man. You know what I'm saying? The little Buckeyes. We gotta go to the horseshoe too. It's a cold game they play with us.
No, not really, man. Like I said, man, they already lost Quinshon Judkins, man. They already lost Travion Henderson. And their quarterback, what was his name? Will Howard. Will Howard gone too.
I think Will Howard get drafted by Who he get drafted by?
I think he with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
That's right, Pittsburgh, which is actually a good pickup. Thinking about since they got Aaron Rodgers, now it makes more sense. When we last time we talked about, we were talking on the draft. We were wondering why. Oh, that's a story about that. If we get to that, that's a story. Eric Dickerson said some things, which we'll talk about that a little later on. We don't want to get off track, but like we were wondering why Pittsburgh was doing what they were doing, but now it kind of makes sense. All right, we can talk about the pros next week because man, this college football season is gonna be weird.
Well, it's gonna be weird until we get into it. Like I said before, man, with so much of the transfer portal, everything that's been happening, man, it's hard to keep up with college football like we used to because it's like you hear somebody probably get on campus, you know, somebody transfer, I always joke about it. You know, they transfer one day, before the season just to play, just to get that NIL money. So, man, it's going to be pretty straight. I think you really don't know. It's kind of like the pros. You really don't know what type of team you got into like 3 or 4 games into the season. It used to be a time, you played a big time, you played another division, probably that opening game, y'all probably play okay, but now you need to like wait 4 or 5 games. It's kind of like the NFL in a way, though, because you don't know kind of like what to expect. Some people going to be good, some people going to be bad.
Yeah, now like the war on attrition. See, the crazy thing now, if you're a student athlete, like if you wanted to work on your craft, then transfer, you could go to a mid-major, you go to a Rice or a UTEP or something like that. Go to a smaller big school, get yourself together. Then like UTSA, man, University of Texas at San Antonio, they make their money off that because like, oh, I forgot who they coach. I remember Larry Coke used to be their coach, but I think they got some more. They got another dude, but like a lot of those cats, they'll work on their craft for a year or 2, then they jump up to Texas, A&M or something like that, and then they got the NIL money. So even if like they don't go transition to the next level, which a lot of them do transition to the next level, they still got a little change in their pocket and everything. So it's you gotta watch out for those. It's almost like the smaller schools now. It's not in a big conference. They turn into like the D1 AA's now. You know what I mean? It's a little crazy with that.
Yeah, and then the crazy thing about it is it's kind of like all you need really is 3 or 4 players, right?
Yep.
Kids are not sitting behind nobody waiting on nobody to play. You know what I'm saying? Now they like, hey, shit, I can go start somewhere else. I can go down here to Citadel and go down here and look good. You know what I'm saying? Put up crazy numbers. You don't need to do nothing no more. So anytime a team plays somebody now, you got to be. I mean, it's kind of like like in USA basketball, right? They saying, well, the world has caught up with us.
Yep.
It's the same way like it is now. Like all these little rinky-dink teams you see, people going there getting a small exposure. No, they're going out to go pay that 5-star recruit. If you don't believe me, you look at the situation when it first started, when the NIL deals start happening. Travis Hunter, we was all shocked. Travis Hunter going to JSU. What? You want to just stay? JSU?
Yeah.
Hey, he went there Dion, and then he probably got, how it is. You break some off, even though they was kind of a little, poor, but they broke something off. But it's like that type of thing is going on now.
Get 6-7 wins there, then when the grass get greener somewhere else, and or in JSU point, they kind of urinated on the grass. It's okay. It's like some other stuff we don't have to get into, but like I'm telling the truth. Hey,
closing the blinds up. Hey, what money? That's how I go. What money?
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, you got them type of cats. Hey, it is what it is. And grass got green in the snow. That's why they went to made a transfer, going over to Colorado.
Yeah. Then as soon as they got rid of Colorado, Shadur started making the most money. You had Travis making all that money. Like I said before, it started compiling itself, man. Kids start making their money. I always told you, T, I said, man, I don't care, man. I want them to make their money, man. Make your money while you can, because who's to say you're going to be a great pro? Make what you can make. Hopefully you can get some investments. You leaving out with a free degree, man, go do something. You know what I'm saying? You have no reason not to, excel in life.
Yeah. And shout out to Dion, man. He just I think he came a battle cancer, man. I hope everything good with him and everything after that. Like everything was successful, but you know how that go, man. This prayers up to him. I met him a long time ago. Yeah. My bad. I didn't hear you. My bad.
No. I mean, you good. No, I mean, I'm saying I was shouting over you. I was doing the ad lib. I said, shout out to Dion, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think at that point, let's get to it. We want to start with the MAC. Only thing that was really worthy of the MAC, Northern Illinois did the upset, pretty much the upset of the year. That next to y'all losing to Vanderbilt, that might be. Hey, I'm sorry. That's them two. Them two was upset. I'm sorry, man.
Hey, listen. The next time you disrespect, hold on. Next time you disrespect how we gonna do it on this show, I'm gonna put the lock in the sock. You know what I'm talking about? Putting the lock in the sock now. The next time you say something now, I told you now.
I don't want 100%.
That's last. Stop bringing up what I did in my past.
Dead ass, man. Look, I was laughing till we played them the next week, and they almost snuck us. I was like, oh, I see what y'all talking about. And they almost snuck our ass. Hey, that's why I say, hey, you can't look over anybody like that. Hey, that whole our schedule last year went harder after they beat y'all. We like, man, I'm not. And like Kentucky was a little sleeper. See, that's a sneaky game too next year. Now I don't know. They got everything. They lost a lot. A lot of cats went to the NFL, especially out their defense.
Yeah. I mean, cornerback went first round. They 2 DTs had went.
Yeah.
The Buffalo Bills selected one of them, and I know that. I mean, their cornerback went first round. He's 6'1". He up there. He beasting. So yeah, you're right too. I mean, do you come back from that? But also, like I said before, NIL, somebody gonna come out of somewhere. Man, we gonna see some. You gonna be like, damn, he did that. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we got time to get to the SEC because SEC that's a quagmire right there. We get to that. So, Mac, personally, I think it's Northern Illinois to lose. Maybe is Marshall. I don't think Marshall in the MAC anymore, is it?
I mean, they probably didn't well, you know how, man. I'm telling you, people be jumping so much, man.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know. I mean, it's a good question. I don't know. Did they stay or did they go? That's a good question. Somebody in the chat right now tell us. I don't know.
Yeah. Mac, like more likely nobody. Northern Illinois probably got the best bet of getting to the playoff if they win that. If they have to go undefeated, that's the one of them you're going to have to go undefeated. You're going to have to look good. You're going to have to repeat the upset last year because I think they play them again. Good luck. Notre Dame to me is legit. Like that game was probably the anomaly of that whole season. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And Notre Dame is actually playing a good schedule because they playing with the ACC. So that's that. Conference USA. I forgot Liberty's in there too. It's all. This is Hawaii. I ain't gonna say Hawaii, but this is. Oh yeah, James Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, James Madison did. You know, James Madison been putting that. I mean, what the youngsters call it now? B2A, where belt to ass.
Well, yeah, you can't sleep on them like James Madison. Old Dominion, you owe them teams like that. You can't see. Hey, they getting them people that look, man, I'm here for my education and to learn this game. And look, I might not run a 4.25, but I run a 4.4, and I got heart. You know what I mean? That's one of them type of cases. I run a 4.4, and I got heart, and I hit. You know.
Yeah, or you know, like I said before, you go out there now because you don't hear about the players getting in a lot of trouble leading into that situation like they used to. It used to be a time, man, it seemed like it was just so many troubled kids heading into college. Now it's like, man, everybody pretty good. Now I guess that check there now, man.
They trying to get wherever they can get at, you know? Because Conference USA, man, like these pretty much gonna be like your bowl season card right here. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's pretty much what that is. I don't see them jumping up. I see Northern Illinois probably have a more inside shot than because like Liberty, they will have to beat somebody big. Like Northern Illinois still got that. I believe they still got the game against either one of the Big Ten schools, either or Notre Dame. So they always got one of the big things. They just got to sweep the table. Conference USA, should they lose one game in that bitch? and yeah, you probably not gonna get that look. You probably ain't gonna get that look. Mountain West, yeah. This the final season of the current Mountain West. So they if you don't know, they changed it to the Pac-12, Pac-10, Pac-12, whatever they gonna call it. I don't know what they call it yet.
Mm-hmm.
So Boise, man, I'm surprised UNLV is not up. You know, I'm surprised they don't have that up there.
Maybe though, you know, you gotta look at it from a standpoint oh God, I mean, Boise had a hell of a run last year, and we already know the man that led them there is currently gone. The man that was chasing Barry Sanders' record, and missed it by what 7,500 yards. How many yards he missed? About 100,
something like that.
I think it was something close. It was something that could have been achievable though. He Ashton gone to the Oakland Raiders now, so. Hey, listen.
The Las Vegas Raiders, you know.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Hood got too close to Al Davis' way, man. They had like, hey, man, yeah, you know what? Vegas calling, man. You know what I mean? Vegas calling. They showed up with the showgirls and the hookers, and they were like, all right, we gone. We gone. We at the party. We're going to work, but we're going to party.
Man, Vegas seen a check that they never seen before then. They like, when they seen Oakland, I mean, like you said before, Oakland was heading into that direction of like, man, I mean, a lot of different things was going on in Oakland because they closed down. I think they said the In-N-Out Burger they closed down out there. They was like, I want to say it was In-N-Out Burger, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep.
I think they said In-N-Out Burger was the only place, man, that had closed. Like, you know, they packed up and said, hey, we can't do it here no more.
They shot them the dudes for the North and the South. Boys talking down. they put a little kiki on their ass. They got their 18. Like, man, it was nice, man. Y'all kept keep it real, but you know, I gotta make a move. You know what I'm saying? And that was what.
Yeah, and then they went on out there to Vegas. But like I said, I mean, you got Boise. Boise still can get an opportunity to, you know, repeat. Boise has always kept some type of relevancy over the last past, I'm gonna say 30 years. Well, no, I ain't gonna say 30. I'm gonna say 20. Since probably like I'm gonna say 05.
Since the Oklahoma upset.
That, and then and Kellen Moore came, and Kellen Moore, you know, they beat Georgia bad. They opened up with Georgia one year. This is when Mark Ritt was there. They whooped them bad. Isaiah Crowell, the running back from out of Columbus, Georgia. 5-star running back. He ended up going to Alabama State for messing up, getting caught with them guns he had, went to Cleveland. Listen, they was a force to be, man. Kellen Moore beat the dog out of him. It's my bad. You go back and look at that guy. I think the game was like 35 to like 14 or something like that. Right there. Boise was ready. But Boise got put on the map, though. Like you said before, the Statue of Liberty will put them on the map.
Yep.
And then what was the running back name? He had went to the Patriots. Gary Blunt. Gary
Blunt was cold.
Yeah, he was nasty.
So here's what I'm saying. Like, with Boise State was a young team last year. John Jenky was the only, and I don't think he was. I think he was like a junior. He wasn't even senior, was he?
No, he went. No, he a running back. He a running back. You know how that go.
Yeah. He got on that. Hey, he had that year. And like, if you go look at, he didn't get a lot of carries. Like, you would think to get that number, he didn't get a lot of carries. So Oakland got a treat. They gonna eat with old dude. But that's beside the point. But Boise State, like, they were a young team. Like, he carried that team, but they were legit. Like, they had more. They had a lot of seniors on defense, but their offense was pretty much young. Like, I don't know. I think they changed the quarterback, but that's about it. So, man, I'm tell you the truth. it might be Boise State to lose. I can see them going back. I can see them going back to the college football playoffs, dead ass. I can legit see that.
I mean, didn't they play Boise State? Didn't Boise State beat them?
Be who?
I mean, my fault. Didn't Penn State beat Boise State?
And, hey, Penn State had a hard time against them until they had a hard time with them. That was a young team. Boise might be a sleeper. They got some cooking up there.
Maybe we'll see. Or was it Ashton? Ashton had so many damn carries. I mean, it seemed like he was a one-man game, to be honest with you. The defense was average.
I don't think he had. I'm curious of how many carries he had last year.
Yeah, like about 300. Yeah, a lot of carries. Yeah, a lot of carries. I want to say he was 100 or 75 yards off from breaking that record.
Let's see.
He kind of had like a Saquon situation because Saquon could have had broke the season record, but they pulled him out.
Oh, you know what? I was looking at the wrong year. The front party had 220. Last year he had 370s.
Yeah,
I thought it must have went up when it got late in the season. Because remember we talked about that. I was like, man, his carries ain't up there. They must have really like focused on him. Okay.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, bro. I mean, he was their offensive weapon because you gotta understand something too. Ashton catching out the backfield too. So all those touches, they ain't even accounting receiving because I want to say he had probably 50 receptions or something like that. He had something crazy. Him and Amarion Hampton, dog, they was just like toting that rock. I don't think Amarion had that many. Amarion had back-to-back seasons of 1,500 yards rushing, but I want to say 300 yards. I want to say 200 yards on receiving or something like that. But Ashton was their whole offense. I want to see how do they regain back, dominance. And like you said before, they're the team to beat because they went to the college football. So we'll get a chance to see exactly what they.
I want to say they had a lot of. I remember seeing a lot of sophomores and freshmen on the offense, and he was just carrying. He was carrying them. Definitely, he was carrying them. I know that, but like that's why I was saying, they might make another run. If you can't have that many. You get there with that much youth. It's crazy.
Well, transfer portal. Like I told you, NIL. Somebody probably seen somebody on that team was like, "Hey man, listen, you come help my team."
Yeah, that could have happened. I know USC need all the help. They need cold weather cats because that they schedule. They had a lot of them cold weather teams going. They got Minnesota early. Was Minnesota or Nebraska? They got somebody early, but you go look at their schedule now. They getting all them cold weather teams late. They don't. So yeah, they might need some USC folks. So yeah.
What Tony Tone said?
Go ahead and say it.
It never rains in Southern California, they say.
Yeah, that's what they say. But shoot,
what they say. But
football, man, you need the elements.
Yeah, but it's snowing when y'all leave though.
You going straight up there. You go up there to Wisconsin in November, Minnesota in November, late November. Hey, and I think that didn't Minnesota sneak somebody last year too.
Yeah, Minnesota had snuck. I forgot who they had snuck last year.
They almost snuck. No, I know Wisconsin almost snuck Oregon. Oregon better watch out.
Yeah.
Oregon better watch out this year.
And listen, hey man, you know how it is in college football, man. When they get up there and they start whooping you early, a lot of times, man, you probably can come back. That's the great thing about college football. You could be down 21, 28. You ain't come. I mean, trust me, second half, if you can get a drive, you're gonna come back.
Oh man, I still got fucking memories of 2022 Red River. Texas was whooping. They were whooping. They whooping Mayfield. Was it Mayfield? Yeah, I think that was.
I mean, what Mayfield? Well,
yeah, I think it was Mayfield. No, he was already there. 2022. That's when Caleb Williams snuck us.
Oh yeah.
He started in the second half, and Lincoln Riley just let him have it, man. Like just let him do whatever he wanted to do. He single-handedly came back in that game, man. I was hurt, man. That one hurt me. That's why I don't take that game lightly no year. Because we were whooping their ass. Like, but yeah, that's beside the point. So next up, spring Sun Belt. So I forgot Marshall.
Troy still dying.
What's up?
Troy still in the Sun Belt?
Yeah, Troy. And I didn't know. Hold on. Let me go and look at this.
Who we got?
Yeah, they got Marshall. I didn't know Marshall was in the Sun Belt. That's news to me. I thought it was in Conference USA. It used to be in Conference USA back in the day.
Who that? You talking about Troy?
No, Marshall.
Oh yeah. I mean, man, you were just talking about Marshall too. We were talking about like how they probably had left.
So yeah.
Georgia State, I mean, Southern Miss used to be pretty decent. Look at South Alabama and snuck in there, man. Yeah. Troy, listen, if Troy can get their stuff together, man, they can be a real dominating powerhouse. Because they recruiting out of Alabama. They Alabama. They right down the street from Auburn. I used to go to Troy all the time. I had homeboys and homies used to go to Troy. Troy was right down the street from my hometown, probably like an hour and a half.
So they got James Madison. They got my niece going to Texas State. She just dropped down there last week. So yeah, shout out to my niece. I ain't gonna say her name, but shout out to her.
Okay, shout out niece. I mean, so what Texas State is? I mean, Texas State. What they ain't.
Oh, it's St. Marcos. It's in
Okay.
St. Marcos, I believe. Yeah.
And then how far that is?
It's down there between Austin and San Antonio.
Okay. I mean, shit, that's a little ride then, man. That's a little ride.
Yeah. I'm proud of her, man. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
If I don't see no. Like I said, right now, somebody at the Mountain West gonna make the playoffs because I can't buy unless Tulane. Tulane is Tulane. We better get there. Tulane and maybe I don't know about Navy right now, but like Tulane, I could definitely see sneaking up. Let me see. Let me look at the preview on this.
Yeah, Tulane been good for the last probably 3 years. They've been ranked the last 3 years. I want to say they snuck up and had beat Ole Miss. So did Ole Miss kill them? I think it was one of those games. I said, man, so many games we get to watch, man. Lord knows.
Oh, man. I forgot Navy. Now, Navy and Army is in there.
And then both of them don't run them same type of offense no more. I mean, they don't run triple option no more, do it?
Navy run kind of like they run something similar to Georgia Tech and Vandy. They run that offense. If you ain't used to it, it's weird. It'll sneak on you.
I mean, old Georgia Tech. I think Georgia Tech went away from their triple option a long time ago. Well,
no, it's like a inverted. They do like an inverted wishbone spread type situation. So like it's a weird offense. I mean, one day I had to find it on YouTube, and they can explain it because like it got a lot of rollouts with the quarterbacks and stuff like that, and it got option. It got like an option in front, and then like you could do a zone. You could do a zone read, and you could do like a shovel pass and stuff. It's like all kinds of weird motions and stuff. If you don't have your gap. You don't work good gap integrity, man. Like I said, they're gonna shoot them gaps on your ass. You're gonna be gone.
They're gonna keep on busting your ass down right up the middle. Then as soon as you think it ain't finna come a pitch.
Yeah, it'd be a
pitch. Then they finna sprint up on your ass quick.
It'd be a shovel pass top. So they doing a shovel pass. So then like if you knock it down, it ain't gonna be a fumble. You know what I mean? It's actually brilliant. It's a brilliant. I mean, especially with a team where you got like a extra mobile quarterback that's accurate and like short arch and like do slants and crosses and stuff like that. Hey, it's a deadly offense if you don't have your shit together.
I mean, but you got to grind in that offense though. You got to be willing to deal with 2 yards, 5 yards. You got to be real committed.
Mm-hmm.
Cause all they're gonna do is run at you a million different times. And like you said before, here comes some play action out of it. When that play action happens, it's gonna be 1-on-1 on the outside.
Yeah.
That's why I always told people, man, I'm coming out there in that 46 defense, but they don't make defense like that no more. I'm 46 in that triple all day. I'm gonna make them tell them we coming in there hitting everybody.
Or at least do bare alignment and have you. You don't want to get caught up because like one of the sneak things they do, they'll sneak a split zone on your ass or something like that. You gotta, it's a weird offense, and it's actually good for them teams that's right that get some talent, but like can't really. They're not gonna ever have more talent than the teams around them, like the Vandy's, like your like a Navy, like your Georgia Tech. Georgia Tech got the same issue. You know what I mean? They get talent. They get some hellified talent. But Georgia got more talent, even though they give Georgia a hard time. Miami gonna have more speed and talent, and they snuck Miami with their offense. You know?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, it can be deadly, man, in the right hands, in the right system. And you got the players, because one thing about those linemen, they undersized, so they be chopping. You know what I'm saying? They be clipping and chopping all day. That's all they're gonna do is chop you. Every play. You're gonna get tired of that, man. You're gonna get tired of going, you're gonna tired of getting off that ground.
I wonder, here's a question I got, man. I wonder if there's a what's the cause for the American Conference? Let's say they have a conference championship, right? Like every conference got a conference championship right now.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say Army and Navy get there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would they just be playing that Army and Navy game as a conference championship? That's a good question.
It is a good question, actually. I don't know how they will hold it. I mean, so this right here, the rankings of last. Oh yeah, that's 2024 recap. I mean, what Army won as many games as Navy. Shit, they was the best two in the conference though.
Yeah, man,
Army undefeated. Army went undefeated in there.
Man, just think if Army one of the service academies got into got into the playoff. That's gonna be a weird offense to go against because like nobody runs those type of offenses except for select Army, especially. Army got back to they old school triple option. You know what I mean? That's gonna be a hard out because like, if you ain't used to that, you used to everybody doing run pass options and everything like that, and all of a sudden it's gonna take like probably a good quarter to get acclimated to. But after you're like Clemson will be able to stop it. You know what I mean? They'll be able to stop it, I believe. Like y'all depends on if the coach decides to shoot the gaps. That's all. You already know that. Georgia, that'd be a bad matchup. Georgia would kill them in that. That defense is made to stop that. You know what I mean?
They made to stop the run just in general. So you know, they finna make you do whatever the hell they want to do. Probably with their front four.
Yeah,
they front four, they gonna dictate everything that come down. Then them linebackers so down here. So, hey man, we just gonna leave our guys on the island. That's type of defense Kirby Smart always ran anyway.
Yeah, much on
the island. He'll probably bring the safety down. They'll just run old school 3-4. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they run they call it 3-3-5 tight and 3-3-5 men. I've been doing a whole research on. I've been really trying to figure them out because like the run pass option don't work on that offense like that, not defense like that, just because of how many people they keep in the box. So they could actually dedicate a linebacker for the slants and for whatever flats they do. It's a good defense. Good solid defense, you got the athletes for it. Yeah. But like, so my second team I think will probably be the one of those sleeper would be like somebody at the athletic conference, like a Tulane or Army or something like that. Which Army, if they didn't lose, I think they lost. Let me see who they lost against last year.
Then also, it kind of stopped me if I'm wrong. Ain't UAB got Trent Differ? Ain't Trent Differ still their head coach?
Yeah.
3-9 last year, but I think Trent Differ is still there though. They looked at actually UAB looked good last year when I had seen them play Arkansas. They almost beat Arkansas. I think Arkansas came back on their ass.
Yeah, that was the one. they actually used too much of they playbook against them. It kind of hurt them against who that hurt them against? Not Oklahoma. I think Ole Miss. That kind of hurt them against the Ole Miss, one of them teams. Because I know they snuck Tennessee. That's the Tennessee. Yeah, they snuck Tennessee.
Quick.
And that was a shock.
That offense. Everybody caught on the Tennessee offense, man. You know, that wide spread, the wide receivers spread out. They like, man, F it. You know what? We just blitz the middle. We finna make y'all work.
ESPN tripping. Look at all this stuff. All right, cool. I don't want to see all that. Independence, that Notre Dame if anybody go in the playoffs, it's gonna be them. Even though they run it with the ACC, they ain't just get in the conference and quit playing. I don't know. I don't understand them.
I mean, basketball is.
Yeah,
basketball. I think they joined about 5 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah, Notre Dame joined. ACC basketball a long time ago. You know, independent gonna get you in there guaranteed. Like I said, that's how they always get in there. You get a chance to play how you want to play, make their money. They ain't doing no NIL deals. I don't think in Notre Dame. I don't think they paying them with the church's money.
This is a sneaky good conference. I have to apologize. I have to apologize to ACC because I wasn't expecting SMU to do what they did. I was not expecting that. Then Georgia Tech almost beat Georgia last year, which that's a rivalry game. So you gotta put that, on the docket. Rivalry games, you never know. And then Beck looked horrible in that game too.
But then you got and then let me show you something else too. Now, Clemson was going through that point. We thought Clemson was done. Clemson came back and started winning a lot of games. Dabo Sweden did something to that team and made them come back and win. Now SMU has a very interesting situation. I mean, you got Gus Malzahn's assistant, his quarterback when he was in high school, that's running that team, and they know how to run the ball. One thing about Gus and Ashley, they know how to run the ball. They come from out of Auburn. Yeah. That's what they kind of had got. That's where they really got it in there. So SMU repeat, I don't see it because I think a lot of people are gonna be looking out for them this year. So yes, but I don't think they're going to repeat. I don't think they're going to beat everybody in the ACC again.
I'm close to saying you see those top 4 teams,
and
now I have to stipulate this: North Carolina, Belichick, North Carolina. That's a wild card in this whole situation. It's a wild card.
I mean, but Bill hasn't looked good since Brady. I mean, so
yeah.
And I know this is college, and he get a chance to. But Bill never coached no college for too long. Bill is an NFL NFL coach. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he gonna bring to them. I know he gonna bring a little intensity. Hell, your old coach lit a fire up on them for a while. Matt Brown lit a fire, probably like 3 years, and then they just disappeared.
You get man. That's what happened. But like I said, Virginia Tech kind of disappointed. Like it's ACC, Big 12 kind of got the same issue. You got a lot of like middle teams that if a field goal was made or somebody didn't fumble in the third quarter that changed the dynamics of the game type shit. You know what I mean? Like it's so like mashed up together. That's why like technically if Miami just had their defense together in a running game, where Cam was doing what he was doing, man, they could have ran away with that conference last year. They defense kept them in. First of all, they kept them from moving up because like if you're ranked like a person voting, you're gonna look at their defense. You're gonna look at Cam Ward getting their ass out fire like week in, week out. You're gonna be like, okay, they playing with fire here. Same scenario with Colorado when we get to Big 12. They had the same scenario. BYU had the same scenario. You have a lot of these teams that, they win in situational football, but you got to bring more to the table, especially in a conference where it's not going to be respected like that. You know what I mean?
True. I mean, I can kind of see that a little bit. Like I said, I mean, I think SMU gonna be good, but I don't think they're gonna win it all. I think Clemson kind of figured out a little bit. Second year quarterback, man, they should be good going in here. Third year, actually, he started as a freshman, so they should be pretty square. I think Dabo gonna have them ready to play. One thing about Clemson, like I told you, I wrote them off. Like I think everybody did. Everybody like, man, they losing games.
Going to whoop their ass.
Man, they
Beat
got. I was like, man, they ain't coming back from this. I said, I don't care what nobody say. I said, I don't think they coming back. Next thing you know, Dabo rallied them together and they started winning. Then they went to the ACC championship game and beat SMU. I think they did, yeah. And then they going, yeah, they did. They went to beat them.
Yeah, then they played us, and man, it was murder she wrote. Hey, he wasn't hearing it. We weren't hearing what they were talking about. We just got lost against Georgia. We were mad. They were pissed. I was like, oh, we gotta come. We gotta get back. But
then Georgia had beat y'all 2 times in the same year, bro. That never happens in the SEC.
Yeah, that was a bad.
I know Texas is not an SEC team just of yet. They got to get used to how we play. If you get beat in the regular season, you should be able to beat them in the championship because you know what they can do.
And yeah, we going back, but that one, that's on you was there. That loss on you was because the team played like they had a change. I mean, no, Westcott got hurt. Yeah, we that pop against Beck was vicious. Honest not truth, our defense exposed Beck. That's why they had issues later on in the year, but that's a whole other subject. We don't have to get there.
Man, Beck was exposed all year, man. He did not look like that quarterback that he was the year before.
Yeah, you're right.
And then he went down there to Miami and got him a bag down there. So, I mean, you ain't too worried about him. But Kirby going to always keep himself a good mobile quarterback. I mean, not mobile quarterback. Excuse me, y'all. Listen, so he always going to keep himself a good pocket pass. I don't know what that boy, that dust in here, boy. Oh, Lord. Work with me, Lord. Woo!
Gotta get one of these. Gotta get one of these.
Woo! Yeah, I had a little bit in here. But I'm here to tell you, man, like I said, man, I see it happening, man. I see something great coming out of not only Georgia. We're going to talk about the SEC. We still in the ACC. My fault, man. You know, I'm so excited, man. You know, this all man. If it ain't about that, man, I don't know nothing about it. So, okay, SMU gonna be a good team. I don't think they're gonna win. I think Clemson gonna come and win it. Miami, Beck gonna throw them. I mean, Beck gonna have the freedom to throw it around. He could have the Cam Ward change too, because you remember Cam Ward had a lot of turnover.
Yeah.
Before last year, he was terrible.
Yeah.
He fixed all the problems, all the turnovers. Beck can sling the ball a lot better, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
Bigger quarterback. What Beck like? What? 6'5", 6'6".
Yep. And you can make an argument. Beck and the quarterback in Clemson, them two, that might be your class of one of your top 10 quarterbacks getting picked next year.
Shit, I wouldn't be surprised. In this day and age, everybody dying for a quarterback.
Yeah, because Beck got LA Rams written all over him. I don't be 100 with you. But that's a whole, we could talk about that long. But like this conference, I see. Oh man, it's 12 teams still. You might get two. I think they're gonna beat each other up, but you might get 2 teams in the playoffs out here. You know what I mean? The top 2, you might get that because like the fact that some of these teams play Notre Dame is going to help them out. That builds up their strength schedule. You know what I mean? So like if let's say I think Clemson play Notre Dame still.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, I wonder if I could see Clemson's schedule. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, let's see. Oh, Clemson got LSU. Let's see.
LSU ain't talking about that.
They got LSU first. Georgia Tech.
They gonna kill them. Man, don't you know LSU has not won a game? I think in God knows how long.
A big.
You said what?
You said like a top 10 game?
No, they haven't won an opening game in a long time as far as against a ranked opponent. It's been a very long time.
Yeah, that's a crazy stat.
It's been a long time, a very long time. I give you my word on that.
Yeah. So I wonder. I think Louisville play Notre Dame. Louisville, I believe Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Miami does too. Yeah, I think Duke does. So yeah, Syracuse. I'm not too sure about Syracuse, but they snuck some people last year. You can see. That's gonna be. It's hard to really dictate this, man. You know what I mean?
And no lie to you, man. Like I said, Syracuse always, man, their head coach always get them to come play.
And that's a different atmosphere. You in a dome. Like that's how they got Miami. Like Miami, like you play in the elements all day. Rains, sometimes cold in some areas. Like you go to Boston College or whatever. Then you go into a dome. It takes you out. You know what I mean? But yeah, shit. Georgia Tech, they could come up and sneak somebody. Yeah, I think two teams they're gonna beat each other up. That's my prediction on that. What do you think?
I mean, I can see that happening most definitely. I think Florida State gonna stay at the bottom too.
Yeah,
Florida State was your pick last year. You remember?
Ooh, man. They let that.
What happened? How we opened our show up? Actually, that's how the first time we started. And I was telling y'all, like, man, he gonna get beat. I said that man, that's terrible. Oh, he didn't have the players around him at Clemson. He couldn't do it. I said, man, look what Clemson turned out, man. DJ is just terrible. I think he went and got another bag too, man. And somebody paid him.
I didn't know Miami got to play. They got to play Florida. Oh, that's gonna be a good game. I didn't know they got to play Florida. That's gonna be hilarious if they lose against Florida. That's gonna be funny as hell.
Maybe, like I said before, man, their defense is terrible. Their defense ain't gonna get no better.
Yeah, Miami.
I mean, man, you can go down there and go run around for a minute and come on back. Shit, it ain't gonna make no difference.
We down there for it, man. Quit playing with us. We got bad. No, I don't got bad knees. I was about to say we got bad knees, but no, I don't say
we can do better than them. They're gonna be terrible. Miami couldn't stop nobody last year. Without Cam Ward throwing that thing around, man, it was terrible.
Yeah, Mario. All right, this is a hot seat prediction right here, man. Right, Mario Cristobal is on the hot seat. Definitely on the hot seat. Because you read this, I just can't get past it. Trailing by 7 points, facing a 4th and goal from the Syracuse 10 with under 4 minutes remaining. Cristobal took the ball out of number 1 pick Cam Ward's hands and elected to kick the field goal. You see what I'm saying?
Man didn't believe in his quarterback.
The number 1 pick that got you out of fire how many times? Like, you didn't have no business being the Cal Bears, Cal Berkeley. You didn't have no business going. I mean, you went all the way to Oakland, Berkeley, and that's odd, man. But that's one of them sneak. Wasn't it? I think Auburn lost to Cal.
Cal, late game too.
Yeah, Texas got us too. Yeah, Cal got us too. Like, we went up there. We actually had a decent team. With that guy had drugs. I don't know what it is about that atmosphere or what they doing. Or they sending them hoes in the hotel or what they doing something.
My homeboy, little brother, plays for Auburn. He plays outside linebacker. He told me personally, I remember I called my homeboy. I said, man, what the hell happened? He said that change of time is way different. They're 3 hours behind.
Yeah.
He said the whole team felt it. He wasn't making no excuses. He just said playing 3 hours behind is different. And then we playing them, it's 10, 11 o'clock at night. You know what I'm saying? Like, we usually we laid out. and they feel like they didn't rest them enough time. They feel like they didn't get there early enough. That team was supposed to leave like an NFL team when you play 3 hours behind. You supposed to be there 3 or 4 days before.
Yeah.
They, you know what I'm saying? They flying them out like, 2 or 3. They were like, no, we need time on that field. We need to get adjusted to the time. They tried to rush them out there. Then that's when they got their ass beat at night. Cause come on, dog, you ain't finna beat no Southern boys out there in Cal, man. I mean, too physical, just doing too much. The quarterback play was terrible by Auburn. I get that, but other than that, man, I don't know.
Was the quarterback
back
then, right? Was it Campbell? Oh, what's that?
No, hell no, I went Campbell. It's the bomb they got. What's his name? They got a new quarterback now. And I think that's pretty decent. I think they got the rookie. Well, I mean, not the rookie.
You're talking about recently. Okay, my bad. I'm thinking back. I remember they lost the Cal back when that was the reason they didn't even get to with the year that Vince Young went. They had a good team with Cadillac and them. Remember that?
Yeah, but we ain't go. But they ain't go. I was rooting for the SEC that year.
Yeah.
Because we were still under restriction. We still was going, through that. We damn near almost had hit the death penalty.
Yeah,
but
I remember that.
Cadillac, Ronnie Brown, they went undefeated that year. Well, no, they played USC the year before and lost, right?
Yeah, that was USC. You're right.
But the next year they went undefeated. The only reason why they ain't let them in because they had beat Citadel. Same team. They were running it down. Tommy Tuberville was the head coach. I remember like it was yesterday. They was running that ball. That was the first time I want to say. Now I know you're gonna butt in and say something. That was the first time ever in NFL history. I want to say 2 backs out the same backfield went top 5. Cadillac went like 3rd, and I want to say Running went 5th to Miami.
Yep.
Cadillac went to Tampa.
And the next one that had, I think 3 running backs came at the same draft. Was that the McFadden, Peyton Hill, and Felix? Man, hey, shout out to Arkansas on that one. That was a Hill ass backfield.
Felix. Y'all took Felix first that year because Felix came to Cowboys. He came to Dallas, didn't he?
Felix was I think it was Felix and Mike James. He was a cornerback, good cornerback too. He was a good cornerback good man cornerback. They tried to put him in zone, which didn't make any sense. But he man up. He was good. But yeah, that was an all right draft because we got a shitload of stuff that draft.
Was Felix number 1? Was Philly y'all first round pick though?
Yeah, Felix. We had 2 of them that year. Felix and in the South Florida cornerback, we got I think Mike James or something like that.
Okay. Because I don't know why I thought that Felix had went 2nd round, but I know McFadden had went top 5 to goddamn Oakland. Oakland had took him early, and he didn't play too good. He didn't play good until he got with y'all.
Yeah, and honestly, got truth, man. Like. You want to know, man? I have a classmate. Shout out to the class. I ain't gonna. Yeah, you could probably Google her name because she's married to Felix Jones. But I know that family. I was cool with her, like her brother. We was roll dog, man. Shout out to them. Anyway, yeah. Oh yeah, that was a good running back group right there.
Yeah, well, I think Peyton Hillings had went like 2nd, 3rd round or something like that. Because you remember. I thought Peyton was like a fullback, but then when Peyton started, Peyton had beat the Patriots 2 times that year.
He ran down the throat so bad he got on the man cover.
hey, they were the back when the man cover was a curse. He never recovered from that.
You don't think it's still a curse? Like look at McCaffrey. He had Achilles. He was on last year. And guess who's
Look at you. Don't start.
We talk about that next week. We're gonna talk about that next week.
Oh, no,
we'll
talk about that week because you got a lot of hate in your heart. Now listen, y'all don't know he do. Y'all will find out. Okay, so let's go ahead and get on to this SEC, man. Let's do this SEC, man. Let's go ahead and get what them people wanted to,
Now we got 2 more. Big 12.
Okay, come on with it.
Ooh. You gonna see why I'm saying this. I'm reacting this way.
Yeah, you're a Big 12 lover.
No, I'm not. I'm a realist.
Cause you used to be in the Big 12, ain't? I mean, we all in the Big 12.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
Look, man.
I'm listening.
You'll be a fool to bet on any of these teams in this conference to do something because they are so close. Like the only two teams I know that probably not gonna do anything is Oklahoma State and Arizona. Them the two I kind of got a feeling they're not gonna do because Arizona lost a lot. I mean, you lost your number one receiver.
Number one and number two receiver.
Yeah, they lost a lot. So I expect that, but like Texas Tech, you talking about NIL, they got some boys on that defensive line. Now, I don't know how they gonna work, but they got Hall that I was just talking to a Baylor can. They're like, man, yeah, it might be Texas Tech time right now. So I'm like, time to win that conference. Time to win that conference. I'm not saying time to win all that thing. Let's not be crazy. Let's not be crazy.
Hey,
but like, this is one of them. Like, I could make an argument. Iowa and Arizona State both made the championship game. Arizona State just blew the doors off of them. But like, Iowa was young last year. Iowa was a yo-yo team. They weren't even supposed to be there. Be honest, not true. If Colorado didn't lose against Kansas the way they did, and BYU didn't choke up, them two teams could have ended up. And that ended up. That's why they only took one team in the playoffs because like they all beat each other up. They all so close. Who's gonna step? Because like you can make an argument. I said this one more thing. You can make an argument if the quarterback from Utah didn't get hurt, they would have been way up there because that was their offense.
True.
So
true.
What you think?
I mean, very true. I mean, like I said, I'm agreeing with you, dog. I mean, I think that they're going. Man, I mean, Utah would have really had did something, but like you said before, Arizona State, they lost everything. Cam Scottaboo, right? They lost everything, right?
No, they still got their quarterbacks and like all their receivers there.
Oh yeah.
All their receivers there, all their offensive line there. They got elements on the defense that's workable, which that's all you need in the Big 12 right now. You just gotta be serviceable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, TCU had lost Beck too, so I don't know what type of situation they be in. They still on the national championship high after Georgia had drugged the dog out of them. They still think they'll make it back. Believe it or not, the people of that Fort Worth and Dallas area that was TCU fans, they think they can get back there. I don't know why, but
TCU got sneaky Hall in the transfer. They got some sneaky folks. They got a new quarterback and everything.
Yeah, but they had got dismembered though. Not dismembered, but when Deion had brought Colorado there, had beat them that first game 2 years ago, that changed their life. They wanted to burn it down. When Deion came to beat them, they kept on talking about, oh, it's gonna be hot here, oh, it's gonna be humid, oh, it's gonna be 100. Man, Deion was like, man, my boys from the South. Mm-hmm. We good. We gonna come in there. We gonna whoop them. And when Deion won that game, oh my God, that was like the worst. Y'all can't. Well, not y'all, but I'm talking about TCU came off of that championship, high. Even though they did lost everything on that team. Let's make it clear, they lost everything on that team. So, man, I don't know. So who you got win the conference?
I'm reading this real quick. Obviously, the bar has been of what constitutes a strong continuity has shifted pretty massively in recent years. But with 8 of the top 22 teams in the return production rankings and the best return production average in the country, Big 12 has more continuity than any other conference. That means that they had a whole bunch of young talent that was just. That's why they were beating each other up so much because they had so many young sophomores, redshirt freshmen. You know what I mean? That makes sense. Damn, Arizona returns most of the reasons for last year's late surge. Cam.
Yeah,
And
Cam.
Texas Tech both return a lot and welcomes one of the nation's most intriguing transfer portals or classes. But Baylor, Kansas State, Arizona, Utah all boast high experience levels. See, that's another thing. See, they're gonna beat each other up. It's you hear that's a gumbo waiting to like you're gonna have a 10-3 team win the conference and only have one team represent.
Mm.
You see what I'm saying? Unless, let's say, whoever playing Big 12 teams in like the SEC or the Big 10, even if it's lower level, even like a Minnesota or something like that, if most of these teams they beat somebody in those conference in non-conference play, that might boost up the Big 12's notoriety a little bit, slightly. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, like you said before, I mean, I think Kansas State gonna make a push through this year. I know they lost DJ Giddens and everything, but I think they ready.
Avery Johnson, yeah, I mean, we're gonna see Saturday if Avery Johnson gonna take the next level. I believe she should still be there. I hope it. Let me not talk out of turn.
Yeah, Avery's still there.
Yeah, I thought he was still there. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Avery's still there. I think Avery's still there to be exact.
This might be the game of the year in the Big 12 right there. That's might be a game of the year.
I know DJ gone though. You know the coach got.
Yeah, DJ Gibson. He's in the pros. I know that.
So they're gonna be a different type of running game too, because DJ gets straight to it. All right, so who we got coming on up next, brother?
All right, yeah, we got to get going. Big 10. Technically, until I see to prove it otherwise, it's Ohio State. It's either Ohio State or Oregon's conference to lose. I know that's probably sound disrespectful towards the Penn State crowd. You know what I mean? But till Penn State legitimately beat Ohio State, I can't not believe in them.
I can see that. I mean, like I said, I want to see, man, Ohio State. If they come out strong this year, I mean, once they play y'all opening game, you see how they really look. If they beat Texas, I don't think nobody gonna be able to whoop them throughout the season. They're gonna make the college, football.
Yeah.
But if y'all beat them, it is only one game, but it'll kind of put a little damper on them a little bit. A lot of times when you lose those first games, man, it changes the projection for the rest of the year because teams will probably attack you like that. You could get better. You never know, but
yeah,
come down to coaching, man. We're gonna get a chance to see exactly what Ohio State talking about. I'll tell you that though. But I got Ohio State winning that conference.
Yeah, it's like I said, it's at Ohio State and Oregon, and right at this moment. Illinois is sneaky because they got Illinois and Indiana. They probably gonna be jockeying for that fourth position if they get four teams in. This team possibly could get 4 teams in. I'm not gonna. This conference they get 4 teams in because like Indiana came out of nowhere last year, and they were young as hell. Like I don't think they lost anything on offense really other than like a lineman or 2 in the draft. You know what I mean? And they got a running back room. Like they got probably one of the best running back rooms I've seen in the nation. Legit. Like I know right now, Pittsburgh Steelers fan, scouting department, they gonna pitch a tent right over there. Well, look, man, make sure he don't get no more than 250 carries. they already got their eye on couple cats. You go look at that team, But like,
I mean, to my Caleb Johnson, right? I mean, who that running back that came out of Iowa?
Oh no, I'm talking about Indiana. Indiana got
Oh,
running.
okay, Indiana. Okay, my fault.
Caleb Johnson cold, but like Indiana room, man. I hate we didn't get them, man. That's another story. I don't know what they got. That's another story. I'm not gonna go there.
All right, man. Let's get on to the SEC, man. We are, we pushing it now. Let's get it.
Yeah. SEC.
All familiar faces. Only thing added is Oklahoma.
What's happening? Come on. We'll do this. Let's keep doing that. Hold up. All right. Let's do this. We'll do preview.
Because it don't matter who win the SEC.
What the hell's going on? Site can't be reached.
Shit, I mean, shit, they go ahead and freestyle it, man. Like I said, we know all the teams. I can name all the teams.
Yeah.
Because we don't have divisions.
Off the top of my head, playoff, we're going to have 4 teams in the SEC. 10 to get in. This domino game in the SEC. 10 to get in. If you put a gun on my head, the 4 teams will be your team, my team, Georgia. It may see that 4th team. Whoa, shit!
Be careful.
Ooh, that 4th team. Maybe Auburn. I mean, that's a watch there. You could say Auburn. You could say Oklahoma.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Ole Miss might break.
Arkansas.
Well,
Florida.
no.
You don't think?
No, Florida too. No, Florida, Arkansas ain't finna get in. Florida, I mean, you cancel them on out. I think if anything, if Tennessee can kind of come and bring everything together, they probably can potentially make it in there. All they gotta do is beat Kentucky, man, and probably live off into the sunset. Beat Kentucky. Vandy is their rivalry game. They usually beat Vandy every year, so we'll see, man. Like I said, I mean, I'm with you. To me, my 4th team is, I think, Auburn. If we had to just get ourselves a dark horse,
yeah. And the
guaranteed, Texas, Alabama, and Georgia guaranteed.
Yeah, the reason I'm saying like returning stars on defense, like that team, like the SEC, you got returning stars on defense is the key to all this stuff. And they had the most. And from what I saw, they had the most. You know what I mean? Like Oklahoma and so those dark horses, like Oklahoma got a new quarterback, and that might be the only thing they really needed to make their offense work because like they weren't stretching the field. That's just what it was. And if you ain't stretching the field against Texas or Tennessee and these teams like that, we're gonna crash the box. No pun intended, but we're gonna crash the box and you're gonna take what we're gonna take and go and get your powder. It is what it is.
This man here. Okay. Okay. Like I said, bro, I mean, it's going to be an interesting year. Like I said before, I mean, Texas most definitely had the easiest schedule last year, man, of all teams. I mean, the question we asking, I think the world is asking, is Archie Manning for real? I think Archie for real. I think Archie is a pretty, decent quarterback. Also, he can run too, so I think that ability. But one thing about it, man, we get a little tape on you, man. We finna find out what he do good and what he do bad. We finna find out. I feel like we're gonna have the best. I mean, we are probably returning one of the best defenses out there, allegedly. Like I said, I don't personally see it, but one thing about it, the tape don't lie. We're gonna get a chance to see them this year. I mean, offense, man, we always gonna be scrapped. I'm not worried about it. I mean, that's a 30-point a game type of offense. I mean, even against an elite defense, I think that's 30 points. 21 on the bad day. We finna find out, do the defense kind of catch up? And Georgia Kirby gonna have them playing. Kirby gonna get the big monsters up front.
My only question with Georgia: how's your running back room looking? I haven't heard anything about the running back room. I need to holler at the homie Armando on that. That's the one thing that gives me slight pause because you can't pass 50 times in the SEC. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna work.
No,
So
but it's Kirby Smart. You know, Kirby Smart comes from out of our brand. If you don't know about the Nick Saban cloth, Nick Saban has always went out and found backs.
Yeah.
And a back can be made out of anything. In college football, you go recruit a back, a 2-star that nobody looked at only because everybody around him 5 stars.
Mm-hmm.
You go get a 2-star out of a little small town that did not play anybody.
Yep.
And he'll be a monster. That's just how it works in the South, man. You go to these little towns, little high schools, all these high schools throughout.
Yeah, JUCOs, yeah.
Yeah, and you gonna find yourself a killer. So I don't really think he too much really worried about that. He just playing the high going. One thing, then another thing too. In this day and age, they learning the pro style in college.
Yeah.
So their coaches are teaching them all the variables now. That's why they be so good now in the NFL. That's why they make the transition.
So that's my and we got I'm not gonna go through the whole what the SEC people think, but this one story I just don't gloss up. So basically the SEC next year gonna have 9, just like the Big 12 and the Big 12, I think ACC does it, and I believe the Big 10 does it. So they're gonna have every team got to play 9-game conference games, and you have 3 dedicated games you get to play. You know what I mean? Like one, the whole schedule rotates. Apparently, from what was explained to me, it rotates except for the three teams your team plays. For example, Alabama biggest rivals will be Auburn, maybe LSU. Auburn, Tennessee,
LSU,
in Georgia. That's pretty much y'all rival.
No, Georgia's never on the schedule. I mean, Georgia comes probably once every 4 years.
But y'all do have history with Georgia. That was a rivalry at one point back in the day, back when it was 10 games.
Not really. I mean, we played them from time to time. You gotta understand, we had East and West for a long time, and we only linked up with them probably a couple times between then. You gotta think about it, like we probably played them maybe 4. Like I mean, outside of the SEC championship games, we probably played them maybe 5, 6 times in the last 20 years.
You're right. Because Georgia and Auburn had that thing. That was big thing, right? Because that's between the heads.
Yeah, Georgia and Auburn play every year. I mean, Georgia and Auburn play every year.
So Bama will probably have to put like Ole Miss on there then.
No, well, you see, because they was in the West, we played like, you see, we had a West and we had an East.
Yeah.
West had LSU, Alabama, Auburn. I want to see, Arkansas was in the West.
Yeah.
And Ole Miss was in the West. The East,
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. In the East had Florida, Tennessee, Kentucky, Vanderbilt,
Georgia, South Carolina.
Yeah, so that was the East. So now it's when y'all came in, y'all kind of messed that up.
And Missouri and Texas A&M messed you up too.
Yeah, damn sure did. They came in at the same time too. Missouri and them motherfuckers came in with Jeremy Macklin and them and shit. Them motherfuckers came. Well, they came in the year after J Mac. They came in the year after.
Yeah, they were stinking up the place that year. They won up the bar.
Yeah, Chase. Chase Daniels.
He just got drafted. Yeah, he just got drafted the year before. Yeah. Personally, man, like this schedule, because like basically, like I pretty much got who will be our rivals. It's gonna be your Arkansas, Oklahoma, and Texas A&M. That's just what it's gonna be. That's just what. So then, if they doing pods, which they say they're not doing, which I don't see how you can't. You need to do pods, because like I can make an argument where that's Southwest Conference talk right there, except for Oklahoma. Oklahoma was in the Big 8. So Missouri. How would they do that then? Because see, I know y'all gotta play Tennessee every year. I mean, that's
every year.
Y'all gotta play third Saturday, October. Y'all gotta do that
every year. And then we always play LSU November.
Yeah.
Always. I want to say first weekend in November. We play them every year. They come back and forth. And like I said, Auburn is always around Thanksgiving. It's always Thanksgiving. Iron Bowl is always Thanksgiving. That Saturday, either after Thanksgiving.
I just don't understand why they won't just do divisions and just have it makes it. I don't get why everybody's so against divisions.
Because y'all came in. Like we had divisions before Texas and Oklahoma showed up.
Now, hear me out. Because I did it on the college football. I already tested it out. Let's say you move y'all to the east, right? Hear me out. Move y'all to the east. That would be a balanced ass conference. That would be crazy.
No, Auburn wanted to move to the east before that.
I'm saying move both Auburn and y'all so y'all keep that Iron Bowl. Why you don't want to go to the east?
Bro, the east is too easy. The east for women. Bro, think about it. LSU has been competitive for the last 20 plus years since Nick Saban made them a household name back in 01. They have been very competitive. Les Miles, even Kelly been there, even Algeron, they have been very competitive for the last 20 plus years, right?
Yeah.
So I want to play the best. I don't want to play no bums. We don't want Vandy on our schedule every year. We don't want Kentucky because we would have killed Kentucky. We would have killed Vandy because Kentucky has not been always good.
Kentucky's on off. Like
they go 5 years, they good for 1 year. That's how they always play.
I'm always like I said, I'm dreading that night game in where Kentucky at? Where the fuck is Kentucky? I forgot what. Yeah, my bad. I just went blank. Yeah. I don't know why I think Louisville. I'm like, man, I'm tripping.
All you got to think about the basketball team, dude, and you got it. They're not known. They pretty decent at football. They have a year or two every now and then, but come on, dog. Why we want to go over there with the girls at, man? Come on now. I ain't trying to knock them, but that's why Georgia dominated them for so many years. Georgia is the only team.
Florida did too.
Florida had their years with Urban. They haven't really been necessarily the best in a very.
Even with Spurrier, man. Spurrier, shit, they won
it. But we talking about like up to date. You know what I'm saying? Like Spurrier. Yeah, Spurrier did his thing, the old ball coach. He won a championship with them way, way, way back. But I'm just saying, though, like when you look at it from a standpoint of like the last, Urban made them more relevant. Urban won 2 national championships with him. I want to say Steve Spurrier only won 1.
So here's what I'm saying why it'll be balanced, right? Two of your biggest rivals will be with you because Auburn going to be with you. Tennessee going to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else is pretty much – LSU is not. I mean, it's only a rival more recently. It's not your traditional rival. LSU always had issues with the Mississippi teams traditionally. Maybe and of course more recently Arkansas back in the they got that trophy rivalry game, or in A&M they have issues with. Y'all actually played a national championship against each other, right? You know what I mean? So that makes sense. I understand your point of view on that. But like that, them days are gone. That's not the same LSU squad like it was.
But I think they still at least come to compete, though. You see, how you say about Oklahoma, and you say about Texas A&M, it's gonna be a drag out. People gonna just rise for the occasion, even if they're not even that good. They gonna come and play y'all tough. That's how it is. I'm telling you, dog. With LSU, going to Death Valley. I've been to Death Valley. I've been to Death Valley 4 times. Let me tell you something. Death Valley ain't shit to play with.
I already know.
And Rouge, listen, going down there is just like a nightmare. I'm telling you, it's like the fans, like they cool. Like to me, they have the best fans. They have because they're gonna feed you to death. You gonna eat gumbo, jambalaya all day.
Yeah.
They're gonna feed you.
You get some gator down there. I know you can. Be careful of that, but yeah, I like gator. So.
I mean, once you go into that stadium, though, it's locked down. The atmosphere, you can just feel it in the air. They're not playing no games. It's November, so it ain't super muggy. So it's like, it's good weather. And there's a lot of hate, some drinks coming in, man. It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real down there. But I'm just here to tell you, brother, I think with them. They should have did what it was. Just Texas said no. When we come over there, we're not doing in the West because they would have got annihilated in that West if they had to play them teams in the West every year. The West has always been strong. If Texas had to play Alabama every year, you had to play Auburn, which Auburn, like I said, they up and down too. You play Auburn, you turn around, you got Arkansas, you got Ole Miss. You know, you playing those teams every year, man. Then they come and win. Then Mississippi State, Mullen had them competitive for like 4 years. So
yeah, Dak Prescott years. And
yeah, you know that. Well, I mean, a little bit after Dak too, he had a pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, he had probably like 2 good runs out of him. So what I'm saying, y'all couldn't, man, y'all playing a stretch like that every year against us. I don't know if it would have been good for y'all. Like, you know, like I said before, I don't think it would have been good for Texas to play us. So, Oklahoma going over there with the girls there.
I'm saying this, man, and this, look, if you would have combined the Big 12 South in the 2000s with y'all West, that would have been the best goddamn conference ever known to man. Cause like, hey, that would have been variety. You, like I said, you would have been thinking y'all would have took your ass down there to Lubbock, in early Lubbock, it was 120 on the field. That dry heat, man.
Shit out of them. We so used to pine trees and humidity. I'm so used to heat. And then, you know, them boys down there, and then Tuscaloosa a little hotter too. I forgot to tell you that Tuscaloosa sits like on a, you know, Tuscaloosa, the way how it's sitting, you can look this on up. They sit on like a hill. So it gets way more hotter. The sun is more peaking. They see 110. They would have went down there and killed them boys down there in Lubbock. They would have went down there and probably, put them boys in a bag.
That's one of them sneaking. Like, nobody be like, I'm telling you, that's the one of them sneakiest places to play. That place, I would say BYU traditionally, that's one of them sneaky places to play. You don't want, and then like I remember when Miami lost, they got beat by Washington that year. Remember that year?
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking 2000. That was when I think Clem Porter's on that team. Yeah, that's one of them teams like that. Yeah, but anyway, with the 9-game schedule, what they saying now is this more likely guarantees that we might be getting a college football expansion this year, because like you don't do this if you're not guaranteed. Like they're talking about getting 5 guaranteed spots for like the Big Ten and the SEC. Everything else is at largest. Well, not 5, 4. My bad, 4. I misspoke. 4.
Because I mean, to be honest with you, Jim Harbaugh tried to do this back when he was at Michigan his first year. He was trying to see, can he get on up with Florida or Alabama and have joint practices. I think that right there would have been dope. I think now, because they're making money now, that should be to bring your boys. That'll give people like a real understanding. Like, to be honest with you, he tried to do it in NFL style, and they were like, no. They tried to get all the rules and regulations. He was like, man, let me put some of my freshmen out there against some of your killers. Like, let me see how we look. That'll be dope.
You know what? I think with how the NIL thing going too, I think they might be pushing for that, because like once they prove this, you get 3 losses, you're gonna make the playoffs. Like if they expand the playoffs, you get 3 losses. Like y'all would have made the playoffs in this system if they had got 16 teams in there. I mean,
probably 4. Probably 4 in our division.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, because like we had 3 already, because it was us, Tennessee, and Georgia. And Georgia won the conference. They had the bye. You know, but I think this is a good move. Like now, one thing I'm not going to be with. I heard somebody on the radio. They already trying to push this out. Talking about number one, I'm against salary cap.
Hell, man, hell, bro. Bro, at that point, bro, I might not even watch the game no more. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm against the salary cap, man. Like this is the problem with salary cap. Number one. How you gonna cap my money making ability because of imaginary cap, because of based on fairness? when you making hand on the fist of money. It's the same thing in NFL. Like they say, the argument for salary cap in NFL, basketball is different. Only because you got distinct defining. What's the word? You got real scarcity in basketball. Football, you can always find a killer somewhere. You know what I mean? That killer should be rewarded if he's a killer on the field, right? So you making outside issues about paying people because of imaginary cap, which makes no sense because y'all making money no matter what. Am I wrong? Am I missing something here?
No, bro. I mean, you got greedy people, man. Like I told you before, they ain't finna get into no cap situation, dog, because they don't want to let people know. Now, I mean, shit. I mean, what would the cap start at? What, 500 million?
They have to. I mean, it
gotta be a crazy number because you got a lot of players. You got what? Every campus can hold what, 100? I think it's 100 players you can have.
Oh yeah, they did expand it too.
Yeah, I think it's 100 players that you can have.
I think it break down like there's like 90, 91 or something like that.
Then how many scholarships? How many scholarships though? What, 70 or 50? It's something like that. It's a crazy number.
Yeah. And I mean, it breaks down from full to partial to whatever. You know what I mean? It breaks down on that level too. So man, I don't have me lying like that. That's a whole nother process there. But it's just crazy. People already talking about salary cap. I'm like, low, dude. Like, why you? I understand this ain't thought process where we'll limit the money for these kids so they won't act up. Okay, they'll act up with 50 grand in their pocket. 50 grand. What's the difference?
Shit, 10,000. Shit, if you from the hood, shit, fine.
Yeah. So, man, my thing is, okay, quit trying to limit these boys, make them flourish, and you teach them how to. So, because everybody talk about, see, this will gives me about like the criticism. We getting a little off, but it goes with this conversation, right? With the cap. Mm-hmm. You talk about how we don't want to give nobody money, we want to do this, but then or they didn't, like, Shador and them didn't do anything like negative to hurt the game. They didn't get in trouble with the law, ain't got in no shootouts, ain't got caught with hookers or anything like that. They just showed the play and was cocky about their athletic ability. Well, confident. I ain't gonna say cocky. They were confident in their athletic ability. The only problem Shador had, he didn't win a bowl game. That's the only thing. That's the only knock you could legit have him. Like, you gotta win a bowl game. You gotta show up in a bowl game. Other than that, like, But that's my point with everybody want to attack when people don't do anything wrong. They want to go and attack and do this. It's just weird, man. This is a weird situation. I mean, we could talk about this later on next week, but like that's a deeper conversation.
Yeah, like I said, that's an interlude, man, into next week's conversation, man. I know we gotta go in and go tonight, but we didn't went on anything, guys. An hour and 30. I thought it was gonna be an hour, but like, listen, I love it here. I really do, man. But it's I love the bed a little bit more.
Yeah, I look at that clock like, oh shit, I'm going in. Let me settle
No, you good. No, you good. Like I said, man. Hey, listen, this is our first time back, man. You already know, man. Shit, every Tuesday, man, we finna hit it on up.
I bet. So, that to make an announcement, we're gonna do this every Tuesday in middle of the game. The intermission between Sunday night football, regular football, and Sunday night football on Sundays. That's how we're gonna rock with it. Mm-hmm. And if anything crazy happen, we might pop on. We might do it impromptu, but our schedule gonna be mostly maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock Sunday, and 7 o'clock Tuesday, every Tuesday until football season done. We got any last words, homie?
Man, listen, man, I want y'all to stay on up, man. Listen, we coming hard this year, man. We're gonna make sure to give y'all a show every week, man. every Tuesday, guaranteed. Like I said, Sunday we're gonna push our luck. We're gonna try our best, man. But most definitely, man. Listen, hey, man, it's gonna be a good year. I can tell you that now. It's gonna be a crazy year.
All right. Salute to everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat. Like, share, subscribe, and peace.
Peace.